The Sparrow and the Grain. The coldest wind of the season swept across the fields, sharp enough to slice through feathers and bone, and in the middle of it all, a lone sparrow clutched a single golden grain, trembling. No one saw how hard he'd worked to earn it. No one knew how hungry he already was. And yet, this moment, would change everything. He fluttered down to a cracked stone fence, watching snow build over the earth like a white shroud. Other birds huddled nearby, ravens with hollow eyes, finches shivering, a crow that hadn't eaten for days. The sparrow's tiny heart thumped. The grain in his beak felt impossibly heavy. He thought of hiding, of turning his back and filling his stomach alone in silence. Winter is harsh. Let survival be selfish, whispered Fear. But as the wind howled, he saw something else. Quiet desperation in the other's eyes. Hunger had humbled even the proudest wings. He hopped forward and chirped, "Here, share it." The others stared. "What do you gain?" croaked the crow. The sparrow hesitated. "Maybe a warmer world." He pecked the grain apart, scattering shards across the stones. The birds lunged, hesitant at first, then relieved, grateful. For a moment, hunger loosened its claws. That night, as the sparrow slept beneath frozen branches, doubt gnawed at him. Fool, you gave away what might have saved you. Morning came with frost, so thick it muffled sound. The sparrow tried to fly. His wings felt stiff, his strength fading. He landed clumsily near a barn where the farmer kept seeds. Through a crack in the wood, golden kernels shimmered. Plenty, almost mocking him. But the gap was narrow. He couldn't reach. He shivered, sinking into the snow. Then, wing beats, lots of them. The finches swooped down and tugged at a loose slat. The crow hammered with his beak. The raven wedged his weight against the beam. Crack. The wood splintered, releasing a cascade of seed like sunlight falling. The sparrow blinked as his former rivals nudged kernels toward him. "You shared with us," the crow said softly. "Now we share with you." Together they feasted, not greedily, but gratefully. The barn roof rattled as the storm roared overhead. Inside, warmth flickered, not from fire, but from something steadier, trust. Days passed. The sparrow's strength returned, and one dawn, when the snow finally softened, and the first hints of spring crept into the air, he flew to the highest post he could find. Looking over the fields that would soon bloom again, he understood the real miracle. His single grain had become a bond stronger than the storm. Generosity hadn't cost him survival. It had built him allies. And alliances, like grain, multiply when shared. If the world feels cold, perhaps what warms it is not what we keep, but what we dare to give. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.